Good morning, Hawks. I'm Bryn.
I'm Tanaya.
I'm Addison.
And I'm Tyler.
Today is Wednesday, February 17th, 2021.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For lunch today, you have a choice of popcorn chicken and tots bowl with optional garlic naan, a meatloaf sandwich, or a cheddar chicken Caesar salad with sides of tater tots, baked beans, an applesauce smoothie, and fresh fruit.
Don't forget, Character Day is this Friday.
And now, a special segment about Black history.
Fred Hampton was an American activist who helped transcend the lives of colored people. He was born on August 30th, 1948. Throughout his life, he was always having strong feelings about the racial injustice that occurs in America. People started recognizing him in Chicago as the chairman of the Black Panther Party, or BPP. He used this power to create a multicultural political society known as the Rainbow Coalition, which included members of the Black Panther Party, Young Lords, Young Patriots, and also had an alliance with large Chicago street gangs to help them end gang violence and work for a change. Sadly, the FBI labeled Hampton as a radical threat, and the FBI made many attempts to stop his activities in Chicago. They tried many different tactics like sowing disinformation to black groups and planting operatives into the Black Panther Party. In December 1969, an early morning raid on his house resulted in his death. He was shot in his bed by a tactical unit of the Cooks County State Attorney Office. A coroner's jury held the death to be a justified homicide.
And now for a special feature from QSA.
Please come to the QSA. The QSA, the Queer Straight Alliance, formerly known as GSA, will be meeting this Thursday in Mrs. Nipper's room, room 321 at 8:45 a.m. If you are or you know someone who is part of the LGBTQ plus community, please feel free to join us. All LGBTQ plus individuals and their allies are welcome. I hope to see you there.
Now to Mr. Gamble for the rest of the announcements.
Hey, good morning, Hawks. All right, here it is. Bam. Wednesday, February the 16th. And just like that, one day of school, and we're already in the middle of the week. Gotta love these 4-day weeks, right? When you have the Monday off, even if it was a rainy weekend. Hope you got something done. All right, not a lot of sports action happening this week, and we are gearing up to get through and get everybody doing well this second semester. So if you didn't have a very successful first semester academically, don't wait to turn things around. Start today with that. All right, because you got to move on. You got to pass your classes. If you had an F in a semester in a core class, you have to earn at least a C in order to pass that class. So time to get hot. All right, today's spotlight for Black History Month. A lot of you probably seen this picture. Cut off the top of his head. This is a famous picture. This is the Mr. A. Quinn Jones, known as the Prof. What's the AQ stand for? Alan Quinn. Born in 1893 and is famous because he was a long time principal of what was then Lincoln High School. He was asked to be principal at what was called Union Academy in 1921. He was only 28 years old, and that was the only school in Gainesville that allowed African American students. very segregated society back then. And then in 1923, it was they built Lincoln High School, the red brick building that's on 8th Avenue, just up the road here, 8th Avenue and 8th Street. And bear with me here, and I'll change my background to a picture of that. So how about this weather, huh? Gorgeous day today, and this is why we live in Florida, because we are not encased in ice, as is most of the country. All right, bam, there we go. So here's the Lincoln High School, as it was known back then, and this was the school for African American students in Gainesville. There was Mabane was also for African American students in the northwest part of the county. As you can see, this should look kind of familiar. Same parts, the main parts of the school. It's right up here on 8th Avenue. Looks like this picture was probably taken around 1923, quite a ways back, until they built Lincoln High School, which is the present location of Lincoln Middle School, where we know Lincoln to be. What I couldn't find out is just for how long Mr. Jones was the principal of Lincoln High School. I know it was a long, long time, but I couldn't find out when he left. And of course, he lived right across the street here, right across 7th Avenue from Aquin Jones. That was a house, short walk. So you can keep an eye on things, and was always there. And it was known as a stern taskmaster, and just always worked hard and did the best for his students. The first thing he did was to get Union Academy accredited, so that their high school diploma would mean something and not just be a worthless piece of paper someone they went to school for a while. It only went from 1st to 11th grade. So being accredited meant it was a full high school, went all the way through 12th grade. So he did a lot of great things to the community. Of course, great educator, and believe him was the living example of the power of education. Okay, that's today's lesson. Love the old photos. Remember, each and every class period, let's work hard, make the most of those 50 minutes. So some kind of quote about no matter how much money you might spend, you can't buy 1 second of time. All right, so don't waste the time. Be kind always. Makes us the kind of school we want to be. Finally, give someone a compliment during the day. When you receive a compliment, look that person in the eye and say, thank you. Amber alert going off my phone just in time. All right, let's have a wonderful Hawk Wednesday.
Have a great day. Go Hawks!